This is day 1 of the Tinsel Tales, coming all the way to you through Tinsel TV on ElfTube, all the way from Tinseltown, just right of Candy Cane Lane, near Snowdrop Avenue, and I've got lots of Christmas tales for you. And the first one is for December 01, and this is a story about a sneaky crocodile, a sweet little elf, and a Christmas toad. So pick up your ears and settle in, because the Tinsel Tale is about to begin. Just left of Tinseltown, heading down the road, a tiny little elf called Humphrey bumped into a Christmas toad. Humphrey was a sweet little elf with big red curly hair. He had big pointy shoes which stuck up in the air. The toad jumped off his lily pad and sprung up onto Humphrey's shoe. Humphrey looked down and gasped. This was a toad he never knew. The toad was yellow and red and didn't look quite right. Humphrey looked around and there was no pond in sight. He placed his hand near his foot and the toad jumped into his palm. This is when Humphrey knew he needed to stay calm. The toad introduced himself as Gregory, and Gregory was lost. A sneaky crocodile had painted him and put him in a box. Gregory felt the wind blow him down the lane, and he feared that he would never see his home again. He explained that he was on his way to find some help, and he knew he would find it if he found a jolly elf. It's 24 days till Christmas, my jumpy little toad. I have important elf duties that must get done today. With 24 days to go, there's no room for delay. After Humphrey declared this, he looked down at Gregory's sad and sulky face. He knew he had to help him without a minute to waste. If I tell Santa where I am, I'm sure he won't mind if I come up with a really good plan. Now, I will do the best I can. I need some thinking fruit, said Humphrey. He filled his face with raspberries and blueberries galore. I know where we need to go, he gasped, and Gregory leaped up off the floor. The place we need to go is hidden behind a tree, right underneath the North Pole galaxy. We have to be careful, said Gregory. Can you see those white sharp things behind that tree? Humphrey looked and all he saw was a very angry crocodile with a big wide open jaw. The pair of them crept around the crocodile's side. Humphrey asked him why he'd been so cruel, painting the little toad. I wanted to give him away as a present, so I put him in a box. Then I never saw him for days. I thought he had been gobbled by a fox. I painted him red and yellow to give him a special spark. But I'm not a present, cried Gregory. I belong to the pond in the park. The crocodile apologised and put his paint away. I hope we can be friends now, because I'd really like to play. The pair splashed in the water and washed the paint out. Gregory was small and green and looked like a Brussels sprout. Humphrey left the two animals to play. He had to return to the workshop to make toys for Santa's sleigh. So it wasn't a sneaky crocodile after all. It was a very, very friendly crocodile who just wanted to play and give the toad away as a present for Christmas Day. But the toad liked his pond, didn't he? The toad wanted to stay there. So he wasn't the best present to give away. Now, we've had story time and I've just got a rush order all the way from Santa Claus. So I've got to make 307 blue bikes, 2 purple scooters and 5 bright yellow doll's prams. And I've only got 25 minutes to do it. So it's time for Tinsel to say goodnight. But I'll see you tomorrow for tale number 2 from Tinseltown, coming to you through Tinsel TV. Merry Christmas! The countdown has begun.